Good morning, Steve from the Camouflage Store. I thought this morning I'd just talk about what happens when we receive an order, just to give you people just an idea what happens. So we're not some sort of massive company that employs hundreds of people and all that sort of stuff. So it's me and me does everything like that. Okay, so it's really, really simple. So what happens, we've got two websites. We've got Camouflage Store and we've got Camouflage Outdoors. So when we receive an order, I pack it straight away and it goes off. Now, the great thing with that is that obviously I can see what it is. I can check to make sure that the item is correct and it goes off. So it's, you know, obviously the buck's sort of stands with me really to make sure everything's done right. So if we get, say, of an evening 4 or 5 orders, then the next morning I will pack them up and then our courier comes at about 4 o'clock, which is the Royal Mail. We always use the Royal Mail and we've got that collection point at that time. So they come in, you know, they take it away. Now, generally the last order is about 3:45. Sometimes if they're running late, you know, we could get an order at 4 o'clock and I can still process it and get it out the door really quickly. They're really good, you know, if they can help, they will. And I'm sure there's a few customers there that I've been on the phone to at 5 to 4, you know, and they've been really good. They've waited and get it out the door for you. So, but obviously, you know, I can't always do that all the time. For orders like that, especially if I've got customers in the shop and we're dealing with things. So most of the orders go out track 24. That costs £6.95, and I don't know what the percentage is, but it's very, very high. I think it's in the 90s. They actually do get there the next day. So if we get an order of an evening, we process it the next day, and then it will get there the following day. So it's pretty as quick as you can get. We can go up to 20 kilos, which is great. So that's good enough for all our sort of stuff. On Camouflage Store, we do special delivery on that one. You know, that's got to be under 2 kilos. So that's okay. So that will go. Now, if we get an order on a Saturday morning, say, you know, we're here till 12. The courier sort of comes at about sort of like 11:45, 11:30, 11:45. So as long as we get that order in before then, once again, we can get that out. Now, you know, sometimes if I'm busy and I can't get to it, you know, generally that doesn't happen very often. We, you know, obviously we do the best we can to get things out, but you know, I'm only human. If I've got a shop full of people and I receive an order at 11:45, I just can't get it out that time. And then it will go on Monday. So, you know, that'll give you pretty much an idea of what happens. So, you know, we don't get any sort of special rates, we don't get any special rates. We get like a rate with the Royal Mail for the shipping. You know, they roughly work that on the amount of parcels we do per year, and then they give us a rate. So, you know, that is what we sort of pass on to the customer. So we don't get no free shipping. So I think the other day somebody said, well, why don't we get free shipping? Because, you know, we just can't do it. You know, I like to keep the price down of the product as best we can. And if the postage is £6.95, the postage is £6.95. You know, we're not somebody like, I don't know, you know, some of the big multiple retailers that can, you know, who are doing thousands upon thousands a day, and that can, you know, put the price in. You know, I don't know how they do it, but anyway, that's the way we do. So I'd rather get the product the best price we can for everybody, and then just charge the rate whatever the Royal Mail is. Now, if you receive a product and it's the wrong size, or it's not what you wanted, or you don't like it, it's not a problem. Just obviously don't use it. Just try it on, and if you're not happy, you just send it back. On all the invoices, you've got our returns address on the invoice. You just send it straight back. You know, we don't have returns labels and things like that because, once again, we try and make everything as cheap as we can for the product. If we do returns labels where you've got, you know, you're starting to charge for that, I don't want to put the price up of the products, and somewhere along the line the customers have got to pay. So we'd rather, you know, just do it that way. It makes it a lot easier for everybody. Now, sometimes you get people that want to exchange something, not a problem. An item comes back to us, they put down their mobile phone number or they contact us, beforehand just to let me know. There's nothing worse than to get a parcel back and you've got no idea what it's for or who sent it or what you're supposed to do with it. So generally, I can turn them around the same day, and we've done it lots of times where we get a product in and I can swap it round, obviously speak to the customer, we can process the return postage and away it goes. It can be changed around within the same day to try and minimise the time that you're waiting for. So, obviously I'll do my best. Now, when it comes to products, the websites, if we're down to only one product, sometimes, and it does happen, we'll sell a pair of boots, say, in the shop, and we'll get an order for the same pair of boots on our website. And then I've got to phone up the customer and say, I'm really sorry, we've sold a pair. That can happen. It doesn't happen very often, but it does happen. And I'm as frustrated as what the customer is. So, you will get a phone call from me. If there's ever a problem when we get an order, then I will phone you up and say, look, there's a problem, this happens out like, because there's nothing worse than just you're not told or whatever. So I'll give you a ring, say, look, really sorry, or whatever, give you the best explanation that I can. And I'll tell you the truth. If there's something's gone wrong or there's a product out of stock and I can't get it for 3 or 4 months, then, I will tell you, I'll tell you the truth, or the best that I know anyway. So that's what happens with that. Now, sometimes we'll get an order on a Saturday afternoon, say, or on a Sunday, and customers on the phone to me or sending me an email say, why haven't I got my product the next day? Well, because the Royal Mail only collect Monday to Saturday, so they don't collect on a Sunday. The post offices are not open on a Sunday, so we're not able to provide a 7-day service. So we can't do it. So, quite often I'll get an order at 3-4 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon and I've got an email saying, it's Monday morning, I haven't got my product. Well, no, because it doesn't get sent to a Monday because, nothing's going to happen on a Sunday. So, that's out of our control. We just can't do it. So if you do order on a Saturday afternoon or you order, on a Sunday, then that order will go on a Monday. And then hopefully you'll get it for the Tuesday. So that's pretty much where it is. Now we get between 1 and 20 orders a day. So honestly, you can never tell. So it depends on a lot of things. It depends on stock, but I will pack them, we'll get them out the door all the time, and we'll try and minimize any delays. If there's, like I said, if there's an issue, I will phone. So hopefully that'll give you an idea of what happens when we get an order. And I'm sure there's, we've got some fantastic customers that have ordered off us many, many times. And if I have had to phone, they'll actually verify and say, yep, he phoned up, not a problem. So we'll always do the best we can and we'll try. But like I say, sometimes, people want things like yesterday, they want things now. And sometimes it's just not practical to do that. We just can't do that for whatever reason, logistically, down to the couriers or, whatever. So it's like the same thing, we'll get an order in, say at 10 to 5. And the customer will say, well, you could have gone to the post office. And, well, we can't because the post office is, we can't do it like that. So, we're just trying to explain it the best we can. So I hope that gives you all an idea what happens when we receive an order. Like I said, I always do all the orders in the morning and get them done, and then we're ready to deal with customers through the shop. And yeah, if you've got any problems or, if you want to know anything further, that's one thing, international shipping. Okay, we've stopped. We don't ship anything outside of the UK now, and obviously Southern Ireland we don't. It's very, very difficult now with with what's happened with all the bureaucracy and all the rest of it. We'd just rather stop that for a moment. The kind of paperwork and everything that you've got to do this, it's not practical anymore. So we do get people that are overseas that want products, and obviously we say, look, if you would like to arrange your own courier service, then that's fine. We'll pack it up and then it can be ready for your courier to come and collect it. And we've done that. We've got a really good customer in Gibraltar that we've been dealing with for the last few weeks, Mark, and he'll testify this. We've packed up stuff for him. He has DHL you know, come and collect, and yeah, fine, you know, we get it done that way. But so as you know, the Scottish Highlands, and there's places that can cause a problem or make things a little bit more difficult. So that is the reason why we don't do anything overseas now. You know, it's just one of them things. You know, maybe that'll change. I don't know. So anyway, I hope that helps, and it'll give you an idea of what we do when we get an order, and how we go about processing it and getting out to you as quick as we can. So thanks for watching. Hope all is good, and we'll see you again soon. See you later. Bye bye.